Making money online is hard, even though we have all the AI tools available right on our fingers. There are a plethora of videos on internet about freelancing, but a lot of them talks about what you can achieve through freelancing rather than how to get started. See, you are not scared of starting. You are scared of being seen starting at the bottom. Hi, my name is Vijay and I've been freelancing since my first year of my college. I worked with a lot of creators, few brands and a couple of agencies as well. From graphic designing to video editing to writing scripts to writing launch videos and writing Reddit copies, I've done a lot of things. But in this entire journey of freelancing, I have made a lot of mistakes, like literally a lot of mistakes. Because back in college, there was no one to teach me about what I was doing wrong, what I was doing right. It's been 7 months since I graduated from my college. And if you're in college and you want to explore freelancing along with your college academics, then this video is for you. Now, the first thing is why you need to do freelancing in college. I mean, think about it. Close your eyes and literally think about it. Why you need to start freelancing in college? First is maybe you want some sort of money, so you don't want to bother your parents for your pocket money. Second is you want to learn skills, like real world skills. Third is you want to explore and check yourself that are you the right fit or not for that particular job or particular domain. And fourth is building your network, building your connections, or maybe you want to get into a different domain or a different industry. Now, if not all of these, then at least few of these, or at least one of these, right? For me, these all were the reasons why I started freelancing in college. But I never thought about the outcome of this. I never thought that freelancing in college can get you a full-time job. And it did. But today, freelancing is much more than that. It gives you freedom. Freedom of time, freedom of choices, freedom of how you want to live your life. But this freedom is only possible when you become a successful freelancer. Now the question is, how you can become a successful freelancer. Now, to become a good freelancer in college, you have to try a lot of things, like literally a lot of things. See, there are a lot of things that you can do in college, but I'll only talk about a bunch of things which are very, very, very important. And why I'm going to talk about this? Because these particular skills have more success rate than the others. I'll divide these skills into 4 major sections, and each section has a different level of capability on how fast you can learn them and how much money you can make in that particular skill. This is the section 1. This is the section 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. Now these are the skills which are very easy to learn and you will get paid like within a month. Now these in the section 2 are slightly harder than the section 1, but you can make a decent money. Now this is section 3. These kind of skills takes a lot more time to learn. But once you master these skills, you can get paid a good amount of money, like literally good amount of money. And finally this section 4, this is like one of the best freelancers out there in the market are earning. This is very high paid skill, but to learn these skills, you need to pass on through these sections. It takes a lot of time to master these skills in the section 4. And once you're here, you are making a good money, maybe in 6 figures. These skills are hard to learn, but they have the maximum ROI. But if you're very new to this field, I want you to start from the section 1. Maybe you'll get your first client and you'll get confidence through it. Once you get 1 to 2 clients, you'll get enough confidence. Then you can move to section 2, then 3, and then 4. Now, once you find your skill, you need to practice it more and more. And the more you practice, the better you become. And if you don't like this skill, if you don't like the work that you're doing, in just 15 to 20 days, you can switch it to other skills. You can switch it to different work that you really like. What's the point if you don't like something? You won't be able to make money and you will feel exhausted, you will feel burnout. So I want you to start with those things which you truly love, which you truly enjoy doing it. Now, assuming it's been 3-4 months and you found that skill that you enjoy doing it, and now you need to master that particular skill. And now the real game begins. Now you need to spend as much as time grinding and learning about those skills. And you need to go in the depth. You need to learn in the nuance how that skill works, what you can do, how you can do the similar kind of thing very fast, and how you can come up with a better turnaround time. Now see, there are a lot of resources available online to learn these skills. But the best resource is YouTube. And if you are very lean to learning process, if you are very motivated to learn that particular skill, these YouTube tutorials will teach you much more than your college classrooms. Now, if you have some budget to invest, I want you to invest some budget into cohort-based learning. What that means is, I want you to invest in some of the courses, paid courses. And why I'm saying this is because once you paid for something, once you paid for a course, a cohort, you are more disciplined towards it. Because at the end of the day, if we Indians aren't paying for something, we don't feel that the course is very valuable to us. That's why the Coursera courses have 2% completion rate. And I want you to spend this money from your own pocket money. Don't ask your parents for any money. Now, getting better will carry on as you practice more and more. Now, at this stage, you have a skill, you have a good experience in the particular skill, maybe 3 to 4 months. Now, you need to build your proof of work, basically your portfolio. Now, building a proof of work is like building your credibility of your work. And once you have that credibility of what you do, then it's easier for you to get new clients. Even a good proof of work has a better chances of getting replies from the prospects. But the question is, how do you build your proof of work? Now you need to understand that proof of work is something that will keep on changing once you become better at your skills. So you need to make sure that whenever you're making a proof of work on any place, maybe it's a website or a Notion or whatever it is, make sure it is editable. Now, depending upon your skill and your niche, you need to diversify your proof of work. For example, you're a video editor. As a video editor, you need to maintain a different types of formats in your portfolio. Maybe there is a documented type of edits that you do. There are short form edits. There are different types of long form edits. So you need to diversify what type of work you did in your particular niche or particular skill. For example, you're a graphic designer. As a graphic designer, you have made brochures, you have made different types of creatives, you have made thumbnails, cover pages. So I wanted to mention all those things for all different people what you have did. Similarly, if you're a lead gen specialist, I wanted to mention about all the leads that you have closed, from discovering to booking calls to closing a client. What was the percentage of conversion rates and all those things. Now, building a proof of work has changed over the period of time. Earlier, people used to make their websites, or maybe they host some sort of Notion page through a different websites, or there are a lot of things that you can show your work. But these days, there is a new way where you can put out your work on public. That is what called is build in public. What that means is, if you're on social media, maybe it's Twitter, LinkedIn, or Instagram, put your work on socials. Show people what you did. As in your editor, put your work on Instagram. If you're a writer or a script writer, put your work out there on LinkedIn or maybe Reddit or maybe on Twitter. And because if you put your work out there on social media, people are going to see your work. And if they really find your work interesting and good, they will definitely reach out to you. This is something that will work all time. And you must do in order to get good clients these days. Now, this alone won't get you clients. You need to learn to sell your services. You need to market yourself. Now you have a skill, a proof of work, but how do you get clients? Even how much you charge for a skill? There are a lot of answers to these questions depending upon where you are in your journey. If you really want to understand how much you charge for a particular skill, for a particular time, I want you to get into communities. And these are very niche communities. And why I'm talking about these communities? Because when you're in a community of similar kind of people, for example, you're a video editor and you're in a community on Discord where all the video editors are there. If you'll text them, hey bro, this is my proof of work. This is what I've been doing for the past couple of months. This is my recent work. How much I charge for this video? How much I charge for this copy? How much I charge for this script? And there will be people who will help you out in any way. And these communities are something that will teach you a lot of things, like literally a lot of things, especially about the sales process and how you can sell your services, how you can become a better freelancers. So there are people who have already made a lot of mistakes and people share about those mistakes there. So you can better learn from those things. And if I'll talk about some of the communities that you want to get into, I want you to get into Reddit communities. I want you to get into Twitter communities, which is very helpful. I have learned a lot of things from Reddit and Twitter especially. If you're a creative person, I want you to get into Discord servers of these communities. There are live sessions happening on Discord about these particular skills and particular people. So maybe you should check those out. So I was just editing this video, freelance video that you're watching right now, and I forgot to include this part in the video. See, you're not selling some sort of product here. So product is not being sold. What is being sold is your time. In service-based businesses, your time is the most valuable asset that you have right now. And that is the reason why these US companies and all the people who are working in the West, they charge on hourly basis. They do not charge on the project basis because it depends like how much value you're able to create in just an hour. Initially, how much you are doing in an hour might not be good because you are new to school, you are not having a good craft, But over the period of time, your skills become better and you are become really great at your craft. So your hourly value increases. So just wanted to update here, like don't trade your time for something stupid. It's very important, like where you're putting your work, for what time you're doing it, and what the quality you're bringing on the table. That is important. Now this is one of the most important thing, and it's about execution. I know if you are watching this video till this time, then I know you are very serious about freelancing and you deliberately want to start in college. Freelancing is something that takes time. It's not like you start freelancing today and you will get a client in like 7 days. It does not work like that. It will take time. You need to devote a lot of time learning those skills. You need to master the art of sailing. You need to build your proof of work, and these things take time. So that's it for video. And if you want me to talk about anything about freelancing, or maybe other skills that you want to learn in college, or anything about freelancing or making money in college, then comment down. I'll make a dedicated video on those things. Yep, that's it for this video. Bye bye. See you in the next one.